hello. This is your extended reading. We had a request in your next 10 days. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. But I did a previous reading, what you can expect in your next 10 days, and this is just like an extended version of that. So if that interests you, then you can find that on my channel. All right. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see what we got for you, Capricorn. So, definitely a huge emphasis on work, success, wish fulfillment, things coming through, things finally seeing the light of day that you've been wanting. Now is the time where things are actually going to start coming to fruition because you've worked hard enough for it, darling. Like, Capricorns work, work, work. I love Capricorns. I have a whole lot of Capricorn stellium, but I'm also constantly surrounded by Capricorns because I just love the energy. No one's going to get you out of bed quicker than a freaking Capricorn. You understand what I'm saying? So, anyways, shout out to my Capricorns. Mwah. But let's see what's going on for you towards the end of March, for the rest of March. The Fool card. So new adventures. The Four of Swords. A moment of rest. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Judgment. Okay, so something is definitely coming through. The Fool to the Judgment card. The Star. Big things. I don't know. Excuse me, not to be offensive, but I just heard like big things, big things, big things. Like, I just feel like things are like coming through for real. Like a lot of big wish fulfillment. There's going to be something to celebrate. Crazy. The Nine of Cups. This is so exciting. I'm so excited for my Earth signs. Truly, like, you guys have been working so hard, and now I just feel like, because in Vedic astrology, Saturn has been sitting in an earth sign, so you've all been like affected by it, but now that Saturn has moved, I feel like you out of all signs at this point, like out of all the elements, are very much most affected by that release, and just, again, feeling like you have options, feeling like you have directions. There's going to be a lot of clarity. I feel like for some of you guys, you might be offered to take a risk in a certain direction. Like, there might be something that you're working on that's very established with the Four of Swords. You could have a team, but then you're going to be presented with an opportunity that could literally cause you to like get up and leave. The Four of Pentacles, like, get up and leave and move and go somewhere else. The Queen of Cups. So I want to hear, yeah, I just heard, don't hold back. Don't hold back, Capricorn. I'm going to be presented with an opportunity to do something that really, warms your cold little heart. Capricorn's some of the warmest people I know and most generous. But I really feel like you're going to be presented with an opportunity to do something that really warms your heart, that really like gets you going with the Queen of Cups 2D star card here. And it is going to give you a clear perspective about what it is that you want to do moving forward. And so I do feel like you're going to be have an opportunity to be granted a wish. For some of you guys, this could be like working with somebody. Somebody gives you a chance. Somebody gives you an opportunity. Somebody like sees your potential and they want to curate that. For others of you, if you feel like you're out of the potential phase and you've been working enough, then somebody's going to see what you've been doing and they're going to want to invest. So that's going to happen by the end of this month, beginning of next. Double sevens. You've been very, very, very diligent and very, very, very patient. And now Spirit is telling you that perhaps, some of you guys have been using your own money or what have you, but now you're actually going to be invested in. Somebody's going to pay attention to you. For others of you, this could be love. I'm not really getting much love with all this pinnacle energy, but somebody who's also earthy, I would say, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, could want to move forward with you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know if I want to move forward right now because I have to see how this plays out. Like, I feel like you might be presented with an opportunity with someone, the Two of Wands. You might be presented with an opportunity with something that's already established, right? But you're just kind of like, I want to see what's in store, so I can't commit to you fully, or I can't take this relationship further. I can't take this business deal further than it already is because I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow because I gotta fulfill this thing. I gotta go on this journey. I have to move. That's so exciting, Capricorn. It really is. Yeah, the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of big dreams, and you're going to be clearing through the noise. I feel like for you, Capricorn, you're going to get clarity. Yeah, there's an unexpected work opportunity, but you're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to see things very straightforward, and I feel like finally you feel like you've worked enough to where you trust yourself in your decision decision making. This is a very healthy ego. This is a very healthy ego. And Capricorns, for what it's worth, represent humility. Just because, like, you're very ambitious, you care about status, and until you reach the top of that mountain, you're not interested, in anything less. Like, until you see yourself as successful, everything else is just chump change. So in this case, I finally feel like you're starting to see yourself as successful, and so you tame that ego in a positive sense. Like, it's just like you're allowing yourself to have an ego because you've worked for it, you've earned it. When you walk into a room and people shake your hand and say, "Oh wow, you're doing something really cool," they oughta, they oughta, they oughta, because you've worked for it. So there might be, I'm noticing two fours. So as I'm speaking to you right now, perhaps you're feeling a little like, there's a lot of routine that's happening. I'm very stable and I'm happy to be stable, but I could use a little shake up. You could feel like that when you find this reading. All I can say is that you definitely are going to be feeling a lot better. Things are going to shake up for you, and you're going to, again, have something that warms your heart. So if you're a little bored as I find this reading, by the end of March, early May, April, you're not going to feel that way anymore. Um, yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of opportunity. This opportunity could feel like it starts small, but it's going to give you access to the world. So I'm kind of seeing the Page of Pentacles as a key. Somebody might give you a key opportunity, or it might give you a physical key. Like perhaps you've been working for someone for a long time, and you never knew how you felt about them or how they felt about you, and then they're like, "Hey, I trust you. I'm giving you this key to this vault to go pick up this thing. I'm giving you the key to my house." And you're just like, "Oh wow, oh my gosh, I didn't know that we were that trusted." And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "I got you pinned up for this, pinned up for that. I want this, for you." So it's gonna feel like you overcame and you entered a new stratosphere, Capricorn. Yeah. Look at that. Things are changing for success. I just heard, "Oh, when the saints come marching in." Like, I just feel like you're gonna come marching in. Look at this forward progression. I mean, it's the same picture, right? But one is like clad in armor, and the other one is clad in like this one's a little scary, depending on how you look at it. And this one is just covered in bright red. They're making an entrance. They're like, the party doesn't start till I get in. They're getting a lot of accolade, a lot of celebration. So you are definitely going to have something that you're celebrated for. I feel like you overcame a very difficult transition. You've overcome like a really dead kind of period where you felt like nothing was blooming, nothing was blossoming. But now you're moving out of that, Capricorn, and guess what? Things are moving. The Knight of Swords. Things are certainly moving and playing out in your favor, and you're starting to trust it. Okay. So the Four of Wands. I feel like this is definitely a little bit of a homecoming. Yeah. Some of you guys could end up, this could cause travel. I just heard space goes coast to coast, so you might be traveling. You might be end up traveling a lot, or you're traveling more than you thought you would. But I feel like it's all going to be very positive. This might be a little bit of a whirlwind for you, but I just feel like by the time you do get back and you're able to rest, so this is a little bit of a projection. You're going to feel so satisfied with yourself, so satisfied with what you've done, so satisfied with what you freaking accomplished, Capricorn. There's like literally nothing that can stop you. I just feel like you're like not ever saying like shit on me because I am on top of the world. And a lot of you too, I'm getting with this masculine energy because I actually feel like this King of Wands is you. I don't even feel like this is someone else. I feel like this is your energy. So some of you guys could be in a masculine field. You could be dealing with a lot of men, and you are holding your own. And if you are a dude, then you definitely are just holding your own. You're not no boy. You're not no son. You are a grown person who's developed. And if you're a woman, then you are holding your own in the sea of like, very masculine environments. So I just feel like, you're stepping into this King of Wands energy. There's so much ego here that I feel like you've been needing. Like, I feel like you need to pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself because Capricorn, this is super exciting stuff. So anything else that Spirit wants to say for the extended? Yeah, man, don't stress. Trust your intuition. Okay, you are your worst enemy with this combination. Spirit is clearly trying to give you signs, trying to show you things. Like, I feel like you could have a dream and it's like a really wonderful dream, but somehow you will interpret it to be a nightmare. That is not the energy or the space that we are in, friend. Okay, babes, calm down. This is really, really positive because you're about to literally get what you want. So cut through this. I don't even want to. I don't even want to acknowledge that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that stressful energy. Just focus on your own spiritual gifts, your own divine intuition, and what you are attracting and what you are bringing in, Capricorn, because that is what is going to lead you to getting what you ultimately want. And I really feel like your manifestations are coming in. So trust it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the process. You've worked hard enough for this, and now Spirit is going to start granting your wishes. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Really strong, magnificent reading. Don't get too caught up in fears and insecurities. You've earned your position, and you're going to be doing very, very well. So congratulations. Okay. So that's what I got for you. Peace. Until next time, y'all.